I was in music business from 91 till mid 2000s. I became disenchanted with it. I was like, okay, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, obviously. Self, what do you want to wake up and do every day? I started doing CrossFit. My body started changing. I'm in my 40s, so I'm like, I got to do something aggressive for me to have the body I want. So even at just a few thousand followers, people would stop me on the street and say, oh, you motivated me to get up and work out. I'm in my 40s too, and it's my body's changing. You really, keep up the good work. I was like, oh, I'm onto something here. October 2023, I started getting like a pain in what I thought was my mouth. I'm like, yeah, I probably need root canal. Like, what's this? It's just a little pain. It's like, we'll come and go. So I went to the dentist and they were like, you don't have root canal. Like, you don't need root canal. There's nothing wrong with your teeth. He's like, I think you have trigeminal neuralgia. And I'm like, okay. They call it the suicide condition or something like that. Like, before modern medicine, I don't know how anybody could live with the kind of trigeminal neuralgia I had, the pain. And I guess that's why they call it the suicide thing, because you'd want to, it's that painful. I was just in shock. Like, what do you mean a tumor? So I was like, okay, let me find a neurosurgeon. I remembered my good friend, very close friend of mine, from the music business, in fact. His mother had an aneurysm, and I remember her being at Mount Sinai, and I remember him really loving the surgeon. So I called him. I asked him, like, who was your mom's surgeon? I need a neurosurgeon. He was just like, oh, we love Leslie and Dr. Bederson. You must call him. So I did, and as it turns out, he focuses on trigeminal neuralgia, meningiomas, and he saw me right away, and he was like, I recommend you remove this within the next 3 to 6 months before it causes other complications. My tumor was like in the middle of the brainstem, I guess. Not in the middle, but it grown so much that it started pushing my brainstem to the other side. It was a very difficult surgery. It was a very bloody tumor that was bigger than they thought it was, said that it gave them a hard time. They had to get through the nerves to get to the tumor. Now I feel like I have like a renewed energy that I didn't have before. So I'm grateful that I get to live a full life